with my stylist, Cynthia Carr Gardner, and organizing expert, Jeffrey Phillip, who helped kickstart my spring cleaning by showing my closet some TLC, a thorough and laborious cleaning. Let's take a look.
Now, we only have about 4 hours because Katie's going to be back after filming and everything has to be perfect. Let's do it. That's a lot of garment bags. Katie's got all of these plastic bins filled with stuff that she doesn't wear a lot, like ski pants. And we're going to clean things up by putting them in these custom-made decorative bins that we're then going to put up there to give a much neater and cleaner look in the closet. We're taking all of the off-season winter shoes and we're putting them on the top shelf. And then we're going to use the lower shelves for more of the current season stuff so it's more accessible. Putting everything in heel to toe, because it not only allows more to fit on each shelf, but it also allows you to see exactly what you have. So to neaten things up and make it look more tidy, you can take a boot shaper, which this one's actually inflatable, and drop it in your boot, and it actually keeps it nice and neat and standing up straight. Katie had quite a hodgepodge of hangers, which makes her closet look really cluttered and very disorderly. We're switching everything to this unified hanger. It makes your closet look neater, and the color actually allows your clothes to stand out and be the star. We're organizing everything by style. Within each style, we're organizing it by color to make it really easy for Katie to be able to find exactly what she's looking for. It's quite a moment right now. I feel like I really can't breathe. We've got a lot going on. We're rushing through. Katie's going to be back in just a couple hours. So the pressure's really on right now, and I think we're pretty much all feeling it. So back to work.
See, they're like the little closet elves, right? All right, so real quickly, so, you know, we talked about donate and demote. We just want to give some examples of that. We've only just begun, by the way, as Karen Carpenter once sang. Yep. So we've got a lot of these that we're actually donating, and we're going to come up with a bunch more and donate them to Dress for Success. We're going to do it on the show at a later date. And these are what you call demote. And basically you mean what?
These, you know, you can just reuse these in a different way. This was a beautiful sweater that you would have worn more elegantly, and now it's a little pilled, out of shape. You can just wear it for cozy clothes.
Let's show it there.
Cozy clothes with, you know, with a pair of pajama bottoms. You know, all of these sweaters. You just go home and put something warm and cozy on, and they're perfect. But they're not as good for streetwear now. Okay. So perfect. You can reinvent all.
And we're going to continue picking out clothes to donate and demote in the days and weeks to come, aren't we, Cynthia?
Yes, we
Meanwhile, Jeffrey, you made these beautiful boxes. This is so great. These are pretty easy to make.
They're very easy.
I don't believe that.
I took a banker's box and then I just drew out the pattern on a piece of fabric, cut it out, and used spray adhesive to just glue it to the box, and that was it. It does take a little bit of time, but it's not challenging.
And it's sort of fun, and it gives it such a nice look in the closet. It just looks so much more beautiful. And I never knew that if you do the shoes that way, Jeffrey and I were talking, you can fit many more in. And it is so nice to be able to see right away, oh, that's that pair of shoes, because when they're pointing in, sometimes
if you have a lot of black heels, you don't know if they're peep toe, if they're pointy toe, if they're rounded, so you can see everything.
Right. Meanwhile, hangers, I didn't realize that you can actually donate hangers. Is that true?
Yes, you can send them back to the dry cleaner and they recycle them.
So, which is a great idea. And then these you can actually give to charity, is that right?
Well, these are the new generation of hangers, and these will save half the closet space that they used to. So they not only are they great space savers, but they're velvet, they're felted, so you don't find your clothes hanging, you know, falling on the floor with the dust bunnies. So these are fantastic.
And you can buy them in a huge bundle, and they're relatively
inexpensive. You can get them in lots of places. These are great for your heavier items. You want to maintain the shoulder on a good coat or a beautiful jacket. So these are good. You don't want to use these in a great number because they don't.
And they take up a lot of space. Yeah, definitely.
These are great. These are great.
Meanwhile, tell us about stuffing handbags, because I had never done that, but you need to, right?
You do. It's especially when you have nice bags, you want to protect them. And before you do that, though, you want to make sure you empty them. So this is some of what we found. We found your hairspray. I think we found $75 just sitting around. Yeah. Some old makeup that's probably expired. We can go back to the bathroom episode for that. But you want to clean that stuff out. Then what I like to do is actually take the shoe bags, so these dusters that you can put shoes in, you stuff them with paper, and then you actually just stuff them inside the bag to be able to keep it supported so it stands up straight, keeps your closet nice and neat, your bags aren't tumbling over, and then they're not creasing and bending the leather.
Al Roker gave me this for my birthday one year. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful.
I think that's so pretty. But I forgot I had it. So anyway, well, we've seen bits and pieces of the transformation. Are you guys ready to see the final reveal? All right, let's take a look.
I can't believe it, we beat the clock.
The moment of truth has arrived.
Come in.
Wow. Well, I love the rug. Wow. This looks amazing. What happened to all my clothes?
They're all here. We labeled everything for you so you know these are all long sleeves down here. Your tanks and short sleeve blouses are up here. And then
Look at my glasses. That's
sunglasses.
such a better way. That is genius.
On this side, we split up and put all of your suits. So these are just suits with pants.
Oh, excellent. Whoa, you put curtains in here.
Yep. we
That
put
looks
some
so
drapes.
nice.
Shoes and your clutches on your boots.
It looks amazing.
Thank
Jeffrey,
you.
nice work. Cynthia, thank you for your assistance. I love my closet. I'm never coming out of the closet. Great, it looks so beautiful. I mean, all I can say is, wow, it is hard to believe that Jeffrey did that with a team of thousands in just one day.
It was a small
No,
village.
it was great. Any other advice for people, you know, in terms of their closets at home? I mean, what would you tell it? Because I think all of us probably have too many things, and you know, things that we don't wear and things that we forgot we own. So what would you say, Cynthia?
You know, it's not as much cleaning as it is editing. You want to edit as you go along. If you purchase something, you should purchase it because you need it, or because you really, you know, you have to have it, or because it's replacing something. And you go home and you know, assess what you have and take something out, because people just keep, you know, putting things in. That's why you have 10 pairs of jeans or 20 white T-shirts and 5 leather jackets. You know, you just don't know that they're there. So you go. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But you know, you go home and you edit something when you bring something in. So that's the most important thing. And then twice
I think it stops you from shopping
yes,
so
it does.
compulsively, right? When you don't need things.
And twice a year do an edit. It takes an hour, hour and a half to really go through your closet. It's easy.
Yeah, and what about you, Jeffrey? What would you say to people?
Well, I know the task is always so overwhelming when they start to look at their closet and they're like, oh my God, I have like all this stuff in it. Just start like little tiny steps at a time. So start with the editing, just focus on that, and start with just skirts. Don't look at having to tackle the whole closet at once.
And
Just
can I
do
say,
little
one of the
pieces.
best things that you did is put my glasses outside, because I have them in cases and I'm always in a rush. I can never find a pair of sunglasses, and I have so many glasses that are just cheap and I don't use anymore, and they're just not very worthwhile. So we need to probably not even donate, just get rid of those.
Well, we can donate.
Oh, you can donate.
Oh, really?
Those. Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
All right, good. Well, you know what? We're very excited because today one of our lucky audience members is going to find out how they can get their closet clean, because, oh, go ahead, you guys. It's time for our surprise a day in May. Woo! And guess what? Today's giveaway is a closet transformation courtesy Jeffrey Phillip. And the winner is, drum roll please. Where are you? Shannon Koenig from Hoboken. Wow. Shannon! So, Jeffrey's gonna come over and spend a lot of time in your closet. Are you cool with that, Shannon? Okay, good.